guys, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome to today's episode. So I said it would be around April after the youth intake because I wanted to show you guys that. We got two games today, one against Villa and one against Arsenal. I'm going to show you how we get off on off camera, and then we'll go into the games, and after that I'll show you our youth intake. So we left off with Crystal Palace and Man United. We then beat Everton 2-0, Brozier and Beltran with the goals, beat Bournemouth 4-1. Tresoldi, Brozier with the goals, Tottenham 2-0, Tesoldi and Elliott with the goals. Lost in the FA Cup to Burnley. Elliott got sent off early on, and from there we were chasing our tail a bit, which is lovely, love that. Drew 2-2 with West Ham, Tresoldi, Brozier with the goals. 1-0 win against Newcastle with Tresoldi with the only goal, and then lost to Nottingham Forest. That's the game we're coming back off. Brozier and Tresoldi with the goals. I just want to show you, I think he's doing really well for us. So 6 goals in 8 games. He's doing really well since he has come in, so I'm really happy with that. The youth intake, unfortunately, is incredibly disappointing. Where is it? Youth. This was our youth intake. Like, I don't want anyone from this. So I need to reevaluate our youth recruitment in the summer, see if our board will improve the youth recruitment, improve the junior coaching budget, and potentially look at our head of football, because we haven't had a good youth intake yet, and it's kind of disappointing. Like, this is awful. We need good youth. We need to be able to use our youth, but we can't do that at the minute. So it's really frustrating, but we're going to get into this game and hopefully pick up a win. We need another win, and hopefully we can stay in the top 4. We are still there, believe it or not. So we're 30 games in. We're still in the top 4, but very limited gap on Chelsea. So we could go down to 5th. You know what? I'll be happy with 5th. I'd be happy with top 8 still, but I think this late on in the season, I don't know if we're likely to fall that far, but you never know. Form could change. Form could swap around. We'll have to wait and see. But let's get into it. Tell our team we have faith in them. And let's get into it. So, Tresoldi, Bertrand, Elliott, Harrison, Pizarro, Doyle, Walker Peters, Igor, Boselli, Gusto, and Van Verot. And they're on the attack to start, but Igor can head it clear, but only as far as Orzola, who shoots, and that is a corner. Okay, 1 minute in, they've got a corner. Douglas Luiz is going to take it. What can he do with it? Whips it in, and straight our keeper. Villa are looking really good in real life. I think the job Emery has done is incredible. Just have to see how they finish the season, because they may focus on Europe and sacrifice the league, but we'll have to see how that goes. There's been some really weird results between the likes of Villa, Brighton, Newcastle, those sort of clubs. There's been some weird results amongst them, but let's see how they do. So far, not really a lot to shout home about. Stats-wise, we're not doing too hot, which isn't great, especially considering we're also at home. And this is supposed to be the easier game of the episode. Orzola passes inside to Kamara. Out wide to Ramsey, who gets the ball. What can we do? Gusto will get it. Elliott now has it. What can Elliott do? Elliott's running down the wing. Beltran gets it. Oh, and they pass it back to Lee Cagwin. And good interception there to stop DRB going through. Back with Elliott. But Doyle's got it now. What can Doyle do? He runs into the box. He is taken out. It is... Oh, a foul potentially. It's... Looks like it's going to be a penalty. I will take a pen. Who's going to take the pen? Who is on penalties for us? No one. Doyle's probably the best to take it. Doyle and then Tesoldi. And tactics, confirm. Okay, penalty check. Penalty awarded. Come on. Penalty. No penalty. Okay. Fair enough. Very rare I see them not giving him Football Manager. So strange, but oh well. Demand more from the team, because so far we haven't been in it. They've had 7 shots to our 1. That is pathetic. Also had 5 corners to our 2, so we're not doing too hot at the minute. And it looks like half time. It is going to be 0-0. So I'm going to point finger. No, relax. That was a very good. No, it's not. Keep going. No. Hands on hips. Pump fist. Actually, hand to point finger. Thrash arms. This isn't good enough. Okay, yeah, I'll do that. Thrash arms isn't good enough. So they get the message. I am going to go attacking as well, as I usually do, to try and win games. But we shall see if it pays off. I mean, stats-wise, it looks good. Stat-wise, it's looking really good so far. 60 minutes, I'm going to make some subs. So, Beltran's coming off for Brozier. Elliott's coming off for Morris. Ooh, actually, maybe not for Morris. Jack Harrison can go on the right-hand side, and on the left-hand side, I will bring on Bestie. And Igor can come off for Javi. Pizarro can come off for Ravella. I have faith in you. Get out there and make a difference. Let's hope they can do it. Palace, Brighton and West Brom are in the relegation zones. Brighton and Palace may have some players I'm able to poach. So I wouldn't mind that as 2 of the relegated teams. Demand more. Come on, guys. Is this really going to finish 0-0? Oh, we're on the attack late on. Gusto. To Harrison. To Doyle. Back to Gusto. To Doyle. To Ravella. Shoots, and that is saved. No, it's not. It's apparently wide. Come on. Nothing's going to happen here, is it? Screw it. Very attacking. Demand more, and they've got a free kick late on. I'm not liking this. Douglas Luiz, please, 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 please do not score. We are live on YouTube. Please do not swear. Douglas Luiz, over the top. Mings, you are taking the piss. Are you we are losing this 1-0 at home. I am absolutely livid. What? Right. Thrash arms, I'm embarrassed by that performance. Shocking. We've got Arsenal up next. I don't expect us to win that, but I said I didn't expect us to get top 4. I think we're going to crash out of it in this episode, so we shall see. But I'll see you back for the Arsenal game, and hopefully it's a better result, but we'll have to wait and see. Hello guys, and welcome back to the second game. So we're going to get into the second game against Arsenal, hopefully for a better performance. We've got Brozier, Tresoldi, I might just call him Nicolo, Elliott, Harrison, Pizarro, Doyle, Hernandez, Igor, Zabeldia. Ooh, Zabeldia sounds better. Boselli, Gusto, and Martin. So this is what we're starting with. Has he improved to a Prem one yet? Nope, he hasn't. Okay, so we'll just have to wait and see with that one. But this is our lineup. I might actually... Do I give... I'm taking a gamble. I'll put Morris back in. Seeing if he can change the game for us. If not, I'll bring on Tresoldi. But last game we didn't have our shooting boots, so something has to change from this game. I may actually look in the summer for like a replacement to Elliott as well, because as much as he's done okay, I don't think I've not been blown away by how he's done. We've got a good goalkeeper, so I'm fine with goalkeeper, but I do think potentially out wide is where we need to go. And if, to be honest with you, with the squad as it is, I could probably do with I could probably get an upgrade in every single position. Like there's upgrades to be had in every position. There's no one who's irreplaceable. But in terms of what's more needed, I think goal scoring has been a bit of a problem for us in a lot of games. So I think looking at the attack is probably a good start for the summer. And maybe a top set back. will need to replace Gusto, and I'm ranting on, and we've already conceded. 3 minutes in, it is 1-0, Gabriel with a corner. And we are down to 5th. I said we'd drop out of it, and looks like we are. Oh, for God's sake, Gusto! And we're down to 10 men. So we'll do what I usually do, which is take off one of the front men, and Kyle Walker-Peters can come on. And we're down to 5th. We need to be careful in this last run in the season not to drop out of the European places. I want you, like, especially with how we've done for this first half of the season, we can't drop out. I know it's, so I'm going to attack and got nothing to lose. Odegaard on the edge, turns and shoots. Why is he getting that much space? What's going on? Why is it? This is going to be a thrashing like the Liverpool game already. 13 minutes in, it's 2-0. And we're down to 10 men. Like, this is a joke. Gabriel, what can he do with it? Don't particularly care, to be honest. Havertz. Jesus, I thought that was going to be 3-0. I was about to lose my head. Right. Come on. I'm saying come on. We're not going to do any... With 29% possession. I'm berating the team. This is a joke. Like, how? We had no shots on target. No shots at all, apparently. Odegaard. Timber. Of course it'd be Timber. Of course it'd be you. Please don't. Goal awarded. Of course it'd be my main man, Timber. It's really frustrating, that is. I still want Timber. I still want him to come back, which is the worst part. I wonder if I change tactics at half-time. Wants me to go very defensive. I don't know. I've had games in the past where you go very defensive and you can counter and get a few goals. But when you're 3-0 down, going very defensive does sound defeatist. I'm going to try switch into this and see what happens. It probably won't benefit us, but it's worth a try, I guess. Got nothing else to lose. Okay. Maybe I'll swap back to this for the last few games and see if that can pick up a bit of form. Boselli. Walker-Peters, what can he do? Walker-Peters whips it in. Ambrosia with the header. It's 3-1. Still going to demand more because still 3-1 down, but it's a good start. Can much more happen? Come on. Nope. They've got another highlight. Please don't let them score again. Gabriel, 4-1. You are... Ooh, off. Please be off. Please be off. He was in far too much space, to be fair. Like, far too much. Goal disallowed. I'm removing that as well, because it kind of... Like, it's a cheat sheet on... It'll tell you, because the assist maker will come on if it's going to be given. That is a corner. Demand more. Odegaard whips it in. Cleared. Nelson's got it though. Right, what subs can I make? Harrison can come off for best 8. Elliot can come off for no one. Igor can come off for Rob. And Pizarro can come off for Ravella. Come on. I mean, we've got one back. Can we get any more? Since then, it looks like we've had 0 shots, which is lovely. Brozier for Trosseldi. Do I... Oh, yeah, why not? Why not? I think I might drop Gusto for a few games, because I can't risk... Since we changed tactics, it has been 1-0, so I may give the old 4-4-2 a run in a couple of games and see what happens. But that is it. 3-1. Thrash Arms, we weren't good enough. I think Gusto's going to be dropped without question. but I shall see you back for the end of the season running, and hopefully we'll be in a much better position. Well, much better position. Hopefully we're more comfortable and settled in where we are. That's a better way of saying it. But I will see you back for that episode, and hopefully we'll still be in European places. Thank you, as always. If you aren't subscribed, I'd massively appreciate it if you could. We are now on 50 subscribers, which I massively appreciate. Any feedback, leave it below. Thank you. Cheers.